My main beef with professional development programs for young professionals is that they end after 6 to 9 months. You're a young professional. You want to keep learning and growing, but you get into this exclusive program and then it ends after 6 months and you're back to square one. I'm changing that. This is professional development for young professionals, built by a young professional. I get the pain points you're feeling, trying to get people to notice you, to take you under their wing, and to get you to where you want to go in your career. I felt those struggles too, and I struggled with them for most of my 15 years in my career. Now there is a solution: coaching. The downside of coaching is that one-on-one coaching can cost $200, $300 or more per session. And that's a lot. That's inaccessible for most of us as young professionals. Now, maybe you're a new manager and you need the help, but there's not an internal management training at your company. Or maybe you just want to accelerate your growth so you can boost your salary. I remember as I was getting started in my career, there was this aptitude test that I wanted to take that friends told me was a game changer. But it cost $750. And at the time, it took me more than a month to earn that much money beyond my day-to-day expenses. So I never ended up taking the assessment. So coaching is expensive, but it doesn't have to be. And you don't have to do your professional development alone either. In the best of both worlds, you would get coaching in a group context with other peers, which brings the costs down for you and lets you learn from others every week. That way, you don't have to have something to talk about each week, but when you do, you can get the attention that you need, and all the while, you're going to be learning from others. Who's this for? Learners, people who care about their own development, and people who want to be serious about their growth. Professional development programs sometimes eat up a lot of time between a half day or full day of programming, weekend retreats, travel time, and more. But that's why I've designed group coaching programs that work for you on your schedule. All the groups I'm launching this spring will meet at noon Eastern, and that means you can just join them on your lunch break. And no, the program doesn't have an end date because as lifelong learners, neither does our learning. You leave the group either when you decide you're done or you graduate. Graduation means if you're not managing anyone and suddenly you get promoted, now you're managing someone, you graduate into the managers group. If you start managing managers, you graduate from the managers group into an upper management group. And while I'm not running one of those at this point, I know a couple of people who are, and I'd be glad to introduce you. In short, this is a subscription for your professional development. And unlike your Netflix subscription, it's designed to pay for itself and then some, because when you invest in yourself, you always see a return. These groups are affordable, accessible, easy to join. When you join the group, my goal is to get you a raise, a promotion, a fast track to better professional success, whatever that means for you. You define your career goals, not work off of someone else's. Join me and you'll find yourself in a supportive, positive learner community for young professionals that I'm building. If you want to talk with me about your interest in the program, just click the link to my website and apply. It costs nothing to apply. It only takes a minute, and I'll be in touch with you to determine if you're a fit for one of the groups. And if not, I'll do my best to point you in the right direction. But you need to take the first step. If you have questions or you'd like to visit the group before committing, just let me know. Applying has no strings attached, and it gets your spot saved in case you want to move forward. I'm Zachary Cochran, founder and coach of Cochran Coaching LLC. And if you're a young professional, I'm your advocate to see you thrive and flourish in your career going forward. Let's talk and see how I can help you to grow faster.